of the paper. And it says, the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Abubakar Adamu, said yesterday that the federal government banned the Islamic movement in Nigeria, IMN, also known as Shiites, because the group was discovered to have pledged allegiance to some foreign countries determined to destabilize Nigeria, noting that the activities of IMN, led by Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zakzaki, had over time evolved to constitute a grave threat to national security, law, and order, as well as Nigeria's sovereignty. The IGP said the group had been enjoying political, financial, and training support from the countries. This came as another Shiite group, Al-Qaralian Cultural Foundation, warned Saudi Arabia and Iran to desist from turning Nigeria into a theater of war in their quest for regional superiority. Similarly, the Catholic Archbishop of Abuja, Cardinal John Onoyekon, yesterday urged the federal government to reverse itself on the proscription of IMN, saying Nigeria's global image as a democratic nation was under threat. IGP Adamu, who spoke at the monthly security conference with DIGs, AIGs, and command CPs, noted that the IMN was guilty of setting up a paramilitary guard known as Huras, which they had been using to terrorize local residents. Shiite banned for engaging in subversion, says IGP Adamu. Story, front page story, of course, is sitting on page 5 of the paper, Vanguard.
All right, Daily Trust is next. Front page screams, IGP on shared groups prescription. We will treat IMN members as terrorists, state enemies. Riders, security experts, others react as Onayekan faults FG. With the proscription of the shared group Islamic movement in Nigeria, IMN, any person engaged or associating in any manner that could advance the activities of the movement shall be treated as a terrorist, enemy of the state, and a subversive element. Inspector General of Police IGP Mohammed Adamu said yesterday. The police chief added that culprits shall be brought to justice within the context of Terrorism Act. IGP Adamu made this known yesterday in Abuja during the opening session of the monthly meeting with senior police officers at the force headquarters. IGP on shared groups prescription will treat IMN members as terrorist state enemies. Front page Daily Trust screams this morning.
All right, page 6, Vanguard newspaper, Nigerian pilgrim dies in Saudi Arabia. An elderly female Nigerian pilgrim of Sokoto State has died in Medina, Saudi Arabia, a few days to the commencement of 2019 Hajj rite. Amidu Liman, head medical team, National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NACON, made the disclosure while speaking with journalists in Medina yesterday. Mr. Liman, who did not identify the disease, said she was ill before embarking on the trip. She was later referred to Al-Ansar Hospital, Medina, where she died 4 days ago. According to him, the disease was buried in Medina after her family was contacted. He said the disease developed an illness from Nigeria. We attended to her, but when her condition did not improve, we referred her to special attention at Al-Ansar Hospital, Medina. We lost her in the hospital 4 days ago. I'll advise intending pilgrims to ascertain their health status before embarking on pilgrimage because it involves lots of energy-sapping activities. They are urged to do physical exercise before embarking on pilgrimage to ensure they are physically fit for the exercise. Lehman added that 3 other pilgrims had fracture, one with pathological fracture, while 2 others accidentally fell on the floor due to slippery tiles and were treated. Identify major health challenges confronting Nigerian pilgrims to include fatigue, headache, hypertension, and asthma. Nigerian pilgrim dies in Saudi Arabia. I'll pray for the soul of the dead.
All right, moving ahead on page 3 of Daily Trust. 2023, I won't name my successor, Buhari. President Muhammadu Buhari yesterday said he would not name anybody as his successor. Buhari was sworn in for a second term on May 29 this year, stated this when he hosted members of the Progressives in Academics Pro-ACAD at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. The president was asked by the group to start grooming a youth as his successor, but the president said those who want to succeed him should try as much as he did. The president said section, to me, this is very funny, because if I did find anybody, I'll create more problems for him or her. Let those who want to be president try as much as I did. I believe those who are interested need to know that I tried 3 times, and the 4th time I thank God and technology, PVC. So I think you have more to do as intellectuals to make sure you correct Nigeria's intellectual development. It is very important for the next generation. A lot of our young people are taking things for granted. Imagine to contest elections 3 times and ending up in the Supreme Court. It takes a lot of conviction and hard work, but people take things for granted, he said. 20